Hello, everyone. My name's Ellie. Today, I'll walk you through my evaluation of the subscriptions I'm going to use into 2026. So, I'm going to keep what adds real value and cut out what doesn't. So, the first thing to considering what I'll keep has to do with subscriptions supporting my personal and financial goals. Also, I'll be evaluating whether the benefits received from those subscriptions justify the costs that are being paid for that subscription. And as long as it fits within my subscription category budget. So, to start off, the subscriptions I will keep in 2026, the Lose It app. I actually have the lifetime membership for this one because it's worth it for me instead of paying the yearly subscription. I've been having it for a couple years now, and it helps you track all the foods that you're eating, as well as your macros and your health goals. So it's a great application. I like it much better than my Fitness Pal. I haven't used my Fitness Pal in years, but I prefer it because it's so much user friendly to me. The next subscription I will keep Scribd and Everend because they give me access to a great digital library via ebooks, audiobooks, and also documents. These platforms are great. Both are part of the same subscription, so they're not separate. It used to just be scribed. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but they have a great selection. Now, here it's comparing them to other types, but I do have Spotify, okay? And I'll touch on these other ones as well later in this video. Spotify at the moment, it has, oh, let me go back to the Everend one. It starts off at $11.99, which is a great pricing because you have a great selection of books. You have ebooks and audiobooks. Okay? Then moving on to Spotify. Spotify at the moment, as of today, you have you can get a trial for 4 months for $0. And I had a trial for 3 months and I barely got my first charge this month, but I will continue using it because you have music and you have audiobooks up to 15 hours per month. So any book that I'm not able to find in the Everend app, I will use Spotify to see if I can find that book, which I have found several books that I've been wanting to listen, but they have it on the premium account for Everend. So for me, I'm able to listen to music and listen to audiobooks, which you're getting like 30 minutes a day. That's great. Moving on, Microsoft 365. This, um, well, this is what we use at work. So it convinced me to use it for personal use. It provides great productivity tools for personal use. So you have Copilot integration through the applications. You have Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, which I absolutely love for tracking my finances and my expenses, my net worth, financial goals. PowerPoint, which is what I'm using now for this um, to outline this video. And here we have Outlook for email and your calendar, OneDrive. You get 1 terabyte of storage, which is great. In addition to getting all these other features, Defender, I haven't used it. Teams, let's exit out of this because that's reminding me of work. Let's leave Teams for just work only. Designer and Clipchamp, which is what I use to edit videos. So it's a great thing because you can use it from your phone, use it from your laptop as long as you're connected to the internet. So you have access and you don't lose out on files. For streaming services, I'm going to continue using Discovery and Peacock. I have gotten great offers for the great pricing. Sometimes they have like promotional pricing going on, but it's great. Discovery Plus and Peacock have like crime shows and reality shows and some series that are actually really good. And they just help me unwind while I'm doing like chores, cleaning up. I put it on my old laptop and watch stuff that I like to watch. Moving on, subscriptions I will not keep in 2026, some of which I've already canceled this year that I did not resume my membership on these. Lumen, It's supposed to help with you evaluating your metabolism. You breathe into a device and then it gives you your score. Now, the thing is that I need to focus first on my calories and my macros before I start evaluating all this because obviously I'm not going to get the results I'm looking for. Now, the community and the tracking fitness and the tracking the nutrition, I really didn't make use of that. And then in the morning, I was always like in a rush to get to work that I forget, or I just wouldn't set the time to breathe into that device because I was rushing in the morning. So I can still use it, but I don't have access to all the features. I'm not sure if I might reconsider, but I believe the subscription would have been like $30 a month, which is kind of high. If I can still use it to breathe into it and get a score, that's fine because I know it's just a matter of adjusting my carbs, like lowering carbs. But for now, I didn't make use of it for the year that I had it. So I didn't renew it in August, September of this year. I just canceled it. The Audible, so you can pick one audiobook, one good audiobook. It has other titles, but I'm not really interested in the books that they do offer within the subscription. A lot of the ones that I am interested are the ones that you have to pay. Plus, it costs $15 a month. No, thank you. I will continue using my Everend and Spotify for that. So I have gotten trials. I just haven't really liked them. For Apple Music, there's really no need. I got a trial for like 3 months because of my new iPhone, but I decided not to keep it. And they don't have like audiobooks like Spotify. So, I mean, for just a dollar more with Spotify, you're getting books. So I'd rather keep Spotify. Moving on, I currently have a Kindle Unlimited. Tried it out for 2 months. And there's a few books. They do have a lot of books, but for me to sit down and read, I I completed a few books, but I'm not making the most of it. I can just use my Everend app um, for reading. Um, they do, like I said, have a great selection of books, but I just don't think paying this much for me is worth it. Now, for future subscriptions, I'm open to new services. I love whenever you get a trial because you get to see it for yourself and determine whether or not you're going to make use of it. As long as they match my interest, support my goals, and fit my budget, I'm all for it. So, to wrap it up, I'll evaluate subscriptions carefully and reassess them throughout the year. And as long as they're providing benefits, some kind of value, they're worth it to me. So, that's it. Until next time, let me know what subscriptions you're keeping. Bye.